her star Sunday night.
I'm here, Miss Lloyd.
Great, thanks. Listen, maybe you could help me with something. See, I have to go to this address. Could you tell me how far it is? Like if I can get there by cab or if I have to rent a car?
It's right on the outskirts of town, in the Upper Valley. It's not very far from here.
Great. Then maybe you could also do me the favor of calling me a cab. Pick me up in about 10 minutes.
Sure.
So, Clint, I'm going to pay a little surprise visit on Maria Vasquez. Let's find out why she thinks it's just so urgent that she has to see you. I just hope it's worth my while.
Maybe something happened to her. Maybe they found out that she was trying to contact us and...
I think we should go back to the hotel and wait for word.
Just a little more time, please.
Time isn't going to help. She's probably long gone by now, honey. Vicky, I'm going to point up at the palace, but I want you to notice those fellows over to the right of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
They've been with us since we started this visit.
Oh, no, Clint. Jenny could have walked right into a trap.
Or she could have seen them and decided not to join us.
Oh, she must be terrified. What can we do?
Only wait. We'll just wait. We'll make ourselves very visible, and we'll hope that Jenny gets to us before our friends get to her. Come on, maybe she's tried to reach us at the hotel.
Guten Tag.
Morgan.
You would like a table, perhaps, over there with a good view of the door?
Yes.
I am surprised to see you again.
Well, I didn't expect to be back myself, but I don't have anywhere else to go, so...
I am so sorry. If you would permit me to join you for a few minutes, I would get 2 coffee, and we would have a little talk. You are hungry, perhaps?
Very. Maybe a roll or something.
So good.
Thank you. I have to trust someone in this town. I wonder if it should be him.
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Before you...
10 hours, no time.
Danke. Your boss doesn't mind if you take a break?
I am the boss.
Oh.
Where do you come from, gnädige Frau? Pardon me, I know you think that I am prying, but...
Originally, I'm from Oklahoma. It's in the southwestern part of the United States.
I never got that far. I lived with my grandparents in Chicago, Illinois, from the time I was 8 until I was about 16.
Really?
So I have fond but bewildering memories of America. How do you like... I was about to ask you how you like Vienna, and then I remember that you are not very happy here at all.
No. To be honest with you, I'm afraid for my life, and I don't know what to do anymore.
Then your trouble must be worse than I thought. Can't you go to the Polizei, the police?
No, I can't do that.
Well, what about your embassy?
I can't go there either.
Perhaps it is they that are looking for you.
No. I'm not a criminal. I haven't done anything wrong. I need some help. Not that much help. And it's nothing that would be dangerous.
What kind of help?
I need to get a message to my friends that are staying at the soccer hotel. I would go there myself, but I'm afraid that somebody might recognize me.
So, you could use the telephone in my office?
No, I don't want to do that either.
I feel bad. I have started this, and now, madam, it sounds as if your trouble is too big for me to be involved. I have a family, this cafe to protect.
Please, if you could just leave a message at the hotel. Tell them to meet me here at 5 o'clock. I'll be back. I'm sure they'll respond. Nobody will know that you arranged this.
These people that you are worried about, they always seem to know much more than one expects.
Yeah. I don't have the right to ask you to do that anyway. Sorry.
I gave you the opportunity. I saw a sad and terrified woman, and I came forward. I apologize now for having to back down. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But if you do find it in your heart to help me, my friend's name is Buchanan. I really would understand if you didn't. Yeah. I appreciate your information about the Belvedere Gardens and the palace. Thank you so much. Bye.
Just a moment, Mom. I'll be right there.
Darling, I'm starting to think you'd forgotten about me.
Impossible. Forget about you?
Are you busy?
Well, I was going to run some errands, but I was, had some
Good,
time.
you've got time to talk. Have you heard about this series of articles that Richard Abbott is going to do in Banner? Something different about you. You look different.
Really?
Makeup?
Well, yeah, I was just experimenting, Do you like it?
Well, if you feel like experimenting, why don't you call my new makeup artist, Leo? Oh, he really knows what he's doing.
Great idea. So what about these articles?
Oh, well, Richard Abbott is going to do a series of articles about the spies of Landview, and he is going to include none other than Paul Kendall. So he's going to take the spotlight off of David, and he's going to put it right on me.
Oh, Mom, I'm sorry.
So am I. I have a great idea. Darling, why don't the two of us just go away somewhere together? We could go to an island, a resort, anything.
You mean just leave?
Yes, exactly. I mean, what can we do around here? Nothing. And besides, I'm worried about you. I don't want you turning on a television and watching your father's farewell performance, hearing him give his defection speech.
I can't, Mom. Can't leave.
All right, then move in with me.
What good is that going to do?
I don't know. Why don't we spend some money? Let's go on a shopping spree. My treat.
Now that I can deal with. Only let's plan it for tomorrow, because today I have some boring shopping to do. Like I have to buy groceries, and I pick up my dry cleaning, and I'm having dinner with some friends, so.
Oh, darling, that is music to my ears. It means I finally have convinced you to give up on the idea of going to Austria. Oh, honey, really, it's such a relief to me. It means you're finally over that stubborn, impulsive streak of yours. Oh, all right. Now, what time are we going to meet tomorrow morning so that we can hit all the expensive shops?
How about before they open? Let's meet for breakfast.
Great idea. Would it be all right with you if I brought Connie along? She's been so depressed about Brad.
Sure, of course.
Marvelous, marvelous. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Okay.
Sweetheart, if you need anything, I want you to call me.
I will. I promise.
I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Dear
Mom, a few minutes after you left, it hit me that you're right. Getting away is the answer. Guess I'm not through my impulsive stage yet. I'm hopping in my car and I'm driving up the coast. New sights and new people will help. We'll go on that shopping spree when I get back. I'll be in touch. Thanks for the idea. Love, Cassie.
Dear Clint, I'm sure you're surprised to hear from me after all these years. Please contact me in El Paso, Texas, as soon as possible. It is urgent. Maria Vasquez. Oh, please, Maria, be trouble for Clint. Yes? Oh, well, tell the driver I'll be done in just a few minutes, okay? Thanks.
Hello, sweetheart.
Darling,
Got a couple of messages.
who from?
One from Asa, checking in. Wants to know if his favorite grandson is all right.
Now, just how does your father know that I'm walking around carrying a baby boy inside me?
Honey, you know, Pa, there can never be too many Buchanan men in the world. I got a message here from a Hans Friedrich. Wants to know if I'm the Buchanan who raises horses, breeds horses. He also wants to know if we can meet him across the street at the cafe this afternoon for a cup of coffee.
Do you think that this Hans Friedrich...
I was hoping I'd find someone around here to talk horses with. I think he's a breeder himself.
Oh, right. Well, that wouldn't surprise me at all. I wonder when we'll hear about our request to interview David and Jenny.
Well, I don't know. It's going to have to be soon. That farewell concert is tomorrow. Doesn't give us much time.
I know how deeply Jenny loves David. But if I could only hear it from her that they're doing this willingly, I'd go home so relieved.
I know, sweetheart, I know.
As much as I hate the thought of them choosing to live in a communist country, at least they wouldn't have to hide anymore, and that's reassuring, too.
Well, it's easy for us to judge in our position, honey, but in similar circumstances, we'd probably do the same thing. I'll tell you what, why don't we wait a few minutes and then call the embassy again about our request?
Yes, good idea. Why don't you turn the radio on, darling? After all, we are in the classical music capital of the world.
I checked the place for bugs, but that doesn't mean that I didn't miss one.
Do you think that this Hans Friedrich could be Richard's contact?
I'm hoping so, or else is Jenny leaving us a phony message?
Either way, we'd better get over there right away. And no matter what happens, we have to keep pressing about the interview.
Mrs. Buchanan, Mr. Buchanan. I'm Dirk Keller, government liaison officer, serving as spokesman for the Maestro Rinaldi and his wife.
Oh, yes, please, come in.
Thank you, thank you.
At what time today may we see them?
Oh, well, I'm afraid we'll have to wait till tomorrow afternoon.
But that's when the press conference and the concert is.
Yes, correct. Exactly. You see, although the Rinaldis cherish your friendship so very, very much, they have told me that they have declined your invitation for a private talk.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it does from their position. You see, they're certain that your purpose is to convince them that they've made a mistake. And they prefer to avoid any mutual pain that this would bring about.
But that's ridiculous. I mean, they're adults. We're not going to try and talk them out of anything. We simply want to be convinced in our own minds that this defection is their choice.
Oh, I'm sure you do, but it's just that they don't want to see you privately.
I find that very hard to believe.
Oh, I know that. I fully understand you'll find that a difficulty. On the other hand, well, I hope that your invitation is in order to tomorrow's appearance.
As far as we know, it is, yes.
And if there's anything that I can do to save any problem, don't hesitate to call upon me at the book theater.
Would you ask him one more time to see us, please?
I will certainly try. And now, thank you very much for seeing me. Goodbye. Oh, I almost forgot. Mrs. Rinaldi asks you to keep in contact with her godchild, Mary. She thought you'd understand.
Thank you. Yes, tell her I will.
Thank you. I'll see myself out.
Do you think they've recaptured Jenny?
Well, he's sure trying to make it sound that way, isn't he? But I don't think we can let ourselves believe it, honey. I think we have to proceed along the lines as if she were still on the loose.
But he's so believable and so damn confident.
Well, that's all part of the act. Look, why don't we get over to the cafe and meet this Hans Frederick? And remember, don't stray from the subject of horses unless he makes it very obvious that he is Richard's contact.
Hi, my name is Tina Lord, and I'm here from Landry, Pennsylvania.
Welcome. My name is Al Roberts, and I'm real curious as to why you're knocking on my door.
Well, I hope I'm not in the wrong place. I was looking for Maria Vasquez.
Why?
Well, it's in regards to a letter that I received a while ago.
To you?
No, actually it's to my brother-in-law, Clint Buchanan.
Well, that name sounds familiar. So does yours, but I can't quite make the connection between my mother-in-law and those two names. Come on in.
Oh, thanks.
What is this all about?
Well, actually, I really don't even know, Mr. Roberts. I was hoping that maybe I could talk to Mrs. Vasquez, and then...
I'm sorry, but she passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I took a look at this letter?
No, I guess not.
Well, that still doesn't tell me too much.
Yeah, I know.
Could I ask you a couple of questions? Like, why Mr. Buchanan didn't show up here himself? And why this letter took so long to get here when it's clearly written urgent?
Well, Clint has had a lot going on in his life lately. He's really been very busy, and he didn't even see the letter till a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, he just, got lost in some papers or something once it was delivered, and he had to go out of town, so he said, "Hey, Tina, why don't you take care of this for me?" So here I am. And could you tell me, is Mrs. Vasquez, was she functioning?
Yeah, up to the very end, yes. Yeah, she was a very sharp lady. But you say Mr. Clint Buchanan. He had never heard of Maria Vasquez.
No, I'm afraid he has no recollection.
Huh? Wait, you said your name's Tina Lord. Yeah, I remember now. There's some kind of family fight. And he was on trial for murder? She was committed.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, and that's all over with. Everybody's fine, and we are so close. We really are. I mean, of course we would be, or Clint would never have asked me to come here and take care of this for him. And I only feel bad that, that the poor woman died, thinking that Clint didn't even care enough to respond to her letter.
Paul, you were there! In the living room, son. You won first place.
You got it. I rode old Betsy, the meanest mare in El Paso. I finally did it, Pa.
Oh, you said
There, man. It was incredible. The other guys, they couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Do you know how many times that she's thrown me?
Oh, I don't know, 200 times. 200 times. What are you talking? Hey, Court, I almost forgot. We've got a visitor here.
Hi.
you doing?
This is the last call for International Express, Flight 456, non-stop to Vienna. All passengers
Boarding pass,
wishing
please.
to board must do so
And your passport.
immediately at gate 17.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Just a moment, miss. Your passport, please.
I took this flight last week and no one bothered me about my passport.
No harm in taking extra precautions.
Here you go.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you very much.
Meine Herr, Mittagessen?
If that means would we like a table, yes, danke schön.
Please, share mine. Bud Van Dyke, we met at the Morrison Horse Ranch in Kentucky about 3 years ago.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, right. We were dealing on the same piece of horseflesh.
Mm-hmm. And you won, as I recall. But I remember reading somewhere that it was your loss after all.
Well, unfortunately, old sweet and sour Sue didn't quite have it in her.
Please, join me.
Oh, thank you. We'd love to. Thank you, sir.
So, are you here to attend the horse breeding lecture at the museum tomorrow?
Oh, we didn't know anything about it. It's my café, bitte.
Sehr gut.
Boy, is it wonderful to see you.
Likewise.
I'd have walked right by you with that beard.
So has Jenny tried to contact you yet or not?
No, not yet. But we know we're being followed, and we're assuming that she may have gotten close enough to us to see that, so she's staying away.
But you haven't laid eyes on her. Me neither. So we don't know whether they got her again or not, right?
No, but we had a visitor who certainly tried to convince us that she's still with David. A fellow named Dirk Keller. Well, that's the name he was using, anyway. He said that David and Jenny refused a personal interview with us.
Nonsense.
Well, we agree with that, although we didn't really expect to be granted the interview at all. The thing is that he seemed much more interested in the fact that we believed that his government had them both.
Jenny supposedly passed on a message that Vicky should stay in contact with Mary.
Well, that does sound like something Jenny might say.
Brad, keep smiling, will you? We're talking horses, remember?
Yes, it's just hard to smile when you feel like you've already lost the race.
We just have to keep looking for her. That's all there is to it. If we fail, well, at least we tried.
Well, I haven't gotten anywhere myself, but I have an idea. There really is a horse breeding lecture tomorrow at the National History Museum, given by a Viennese breeder whose name I can't pronounce. The contact here through Richard Abbott, who's in the newspaper business. His name is Hans Frederick.
That's the fellow who left a message for us to meet him here.
Right. He's going to make sure your name appears in this evening's edition as distinguished guests at tomorrow's lecture. I'm hoping Jenny will see it and show up.
Oh. Speaking of horse racing, I think it's a long shot.
Yeah, I figure the odds are about 10 to 1, but you got a better idea?
Which means we still might not know whether she's free or being held captive even after the lecture.
I keep thinking that Jenny will be sharp enough to use a disguise or somehow,
Well, I'm sure Rita would love to meet you. I'll have her join you tomorrow at the museum.
Oh, that's great. And what about the two agents who are obviously going to be accompanying us?
Well, do you think you could recognize them, or do they keep switching them on you?
I think I'd know him if I saw him again.
Good. Well, I'm not going to meet you tomorrow at the museum. I think I'm going to hang back and take my time, see if I can spot Jenny looking for you. So far, I'm not implicated in any of this, so nobody will be looking for me, right?
Unless this little meeting has alerted them.
Yeah, in which case we should probably talk a little louder and laugh about our wins and losses at the track. And then bid each other fond farewell and pray like hell.
I don't know, Pa. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't remember Grandma ever even talking about Clint Buchanan.
I know what's amazing. Well, with all the publicity that Clint has had, you'd think that if she knew him, she would have said so.
Well, Maria, we'll probably straighten this all out tomorrow.
Excuse me, but didn't you say that she passed on?
No, he means my mom. You know his wife?
Yeah, it's the same name, but she's a lot younger, a lot prettier.
Oh. Well, then would it be all right if I just waited here until she got back?
You could just wait around for about 5 years if you wanted to.
Okay, Corey, you can take it easy there.
You know, it's a wonderful name. Court.
Yeah, well,
I've never heard it before.
it's short for Cordero. After my grandpa. I never knew him. He died in Mexico.
Back in those days, or several years ago, it was still difficult for Mexicans and Texans to fall in love with each other and get married.
Well, I think it's great that you never let that stop you. Besides, you certainly did produce a very handsome son. Well, back to the business at hand. Mr. Roberts, when do you think that your wife might be back?
Well, I think she should be back sometime tomorrow. She went about 50 miles from here to visit some friends, some kind of family illness, and she wanted to help out. But we expect her tomorrow morning.
Oh. Well, I guess that means I'm stuck for the night in El Paso. No offense.
Hey, a lot worse places you could be stuck in. And at least here you've got your own personal guide to all the big attractions in town. So would you like to go first? Hey, how about right here? Would you like to see our pecan orchard?
Well, that would be nice, but, you know, I'm really tired from my trip. I really think I ought to go back to the hotel and then...
Fine, good idea. Why don't you go take a nap? And then I'll pick you up a little bit later.
Well, then I have to finish some paperwork, so, I don't know, maybe next visit.
Oh. Then that means that there will be another visit.
You never know.
I never do.
Well, Mr. Roberts, thanks for all your help. I do hope your wife can unravel this little mystery.
Well, if she doesn't, it's going to remain a mystery because I can't.
Yeah. And Court, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Well, if you change your mind or if you get a little bored later, you just give me a call, you hear?
Yeah, I'll do that. And, congratulations on winning, the rodeo prize.
Sorry you weren't there to see me tame old Bessie.
You too.
So, whereabouts you staying in El Paso? The El Paso Arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, figures. Well, I'll have Maria call you just as soon as she gets back in the morning.
Okay. Thank you.
It's okay. You know, you could come by here yourself tomorrow and see my mom.
Yeah. Bye.
See you soon. She is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen off the picture screen. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give her a call a little later tonight, and I'm going to ask her out to dinner. If I could break old Betsy down today, I could really break that little lady down for a date.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Pennies for a poor woman. Bitter. Danke. Bitter?
Your invitation, please. Women Victoria Buchanan.
Bitter?
Move along, woman. Do your begging on
No, please.
I said move along. Go to the kids again and I'll have you arrested, understand?
Clint Buchanan?
I saw the letter with my own eyes.
Yeah, and I saw Tina Lord with my own eyes, and they will never be the same again.
We figured that you might be able to figure this one out, Maria. Does this make any sense to you?
No, not at all. I think this is ridiculous. I mean, how would Mama know anyone like Clint Buchanan? And what was Tina Lord doing here? Why didn't she call? Or why didn't he call?
She said that the letter got lost because of all the problems that the family's been having lately.
Uh-huh. Well, according to the National Intruder, Tina Lord and the Buchanans don't even get along. She's probably just trying to dig up some old dirt.
What kind of dirt could she possibly dig up?
Well, how should I know? All I know is that I don't want for this family to get involved with her.
Hey, Ma, come on, take it easy. She's just a real nice lady, just following up on Grandma's letter.
It's a little bit late, isn't it? Well, I'm just going to call her and tell her. No, I think I'll drive into town and talk to her. Just to make sure that this is over with and... And make sure that she leaves El Paso pronto.
Whoa, hold on a second there, Ma. You know, one of us doesn't want her leaving too quick.
You should have seen old Cordero here. He did everything but propose to her 5 minutes after he met her. Well, she wouldn't go out to dinner with him. I thought he was going to have to be tied down, weren't you, Bud?
Cordero, for heaven's sake. Someone like you has no business messing with an heiress from up there. Now, you just forget about her, okay? And I will take care of Miss Lord.
Here, woman, I have something for you.
Who are you?
Well, I don't have a name. I used to have one, but I gave it to someone else.
Fred! Oh, Fred!
It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Come on. Come on, let's take a walk.
Any sign of Jenny?
None. Vicky and Clint Buncherin are already inside.
She may come later. And meet them when they come out. Sasha, go to the stairs and watch them. Klaus, circulate the statue. I'll stay here on the western gate. You go over onto the other side, Rupert. And keep your eyes open. She may come in some sort of disguise.
Well, yes, but have you talked to Richard yet? Pam, I mean about me. Really? Well, good. Good. I'm glad he's suffering. Why should I call him? He didn't bother to return my calls before I left. Besides, I'm probably going to be back sometime today. And you will be happy to know that my mission here is a total bust. At least anyways it is. But I did happen to meet one of the most attractive men that I've met in a long time. Oh, and you'd be proud of me, Pam. He wanted to take me to dinner last night, and I refused, no matter how much I was dying to go. Oh, wait, someone's here at the door, okay? So, you'll hear from me either from Landview or from here, okay? Bye-bye.
Tina Lord?
Yes. Well, you must be Mrs. Roberts. Please come in.
Thank you. Miss Lord, I understand you have a letter from my mother written to Clint Buchanan.
Yes, it's right over here. Well, I see this upsets you.
I can tell you exactly what this letter is about.
Why would she leave me a note? Oh, she's driving up the coast.
Did you suggest this to her?
Yes, I did, but I just don't understand why she's being so impulsive. Why would she leave me a note instead of just calling me?
Maybe she's not driving up the coast.
Connie, don't make me any more panicky than I already am. If my daughter says that she's driving up the coast, then that's what she's doing. She's driving up the coast, and she's not jumping on an airplane and going to Vienna.
Well, Dorian, I hope that your daughter has not flown over there and put Brad into more danger than he already is. I really hope so.
Very interesting artifacts in this museum, darling. I'm glad we decided to come early before the lecture to see the exhibit.
Louder, sweetheart. I don't think that agent heard you.
What?
Same fellow I noticed at the cafe yesterday.
When Jenny walks in.
Well, there's probably a dozen of those fellows around. Let's just hope Brad stops her outside.
If she comes here at all.
I am not imagining this. Tell me that it's really you.
Well, now the name is Van Dyke, Bud Van Dyke. If you ever doubted that I'll always love you, even in this getup, you're still the most beautiful woman in the whole world.
I have never been happier to see anyone in my life.
That makes two of us.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for you.
How'd you know?
Vicky.
I just want to look at you. I didn't think I'd ever see a friendly face again. I didn't know who to trust. Oh, thank God. Thank God you came.
Hey, come on. You think I was going to let an ocean and a bunch of foreign agents keep me away from you when you need my help?
We saw your warning in the intruder, but it was too late. We didn't get the paper until weeks later, and by then they already knew where to find us.
I think maybe we should find another place to talk.
We've got to be really careful, Brad. They're following Vicky and Claire. I saw them in the Belvedere Gardens. That's where I was supposed to meet them.
I know.
I didn't know what to do. Brad, those men are armed, and they are determined to make this charade work.
And it is a fraud. They're holding David against his will.
Yeah, they've even got another woman who's posing as his loving wife.
Yeah, I saw her pictures. I knew it wasn't you. Clint and Vicky didn't believe it either.
I just saw them go into the museum. I tried to get their attention, but they didn't recognize me.
Yeah, well, let's hope no one else does either. You probably have agents watching the building now. Maybe they even followed Clint and Vicky inside. What we have to do is get you out of here very carefully.
You don't think you're being followed?
No, I doubt it. I was very careful. They think I'm a racehorse owner from Baltimore. I kind of like to keep it that way.